Elizabeth Hurley dishes on having her sex scene directed by her son OMG. If there's one thing that's more awkward than watching a sex scene in a movie with your parent, it's got to be directing said sex scene with said parent, right? Elizabeth Hurley's sizzling new role has an unexpected Nepo baby twist. Apparently, Elizabeth Hurley and her son Damien Hurley beg to differ. Damien, the 21-year-old son of Elizabeth and Steve Bing, is directing his first feature film that he also wrote, and his mom is playing the lead. Yes, major Nepo baby vibes, we know. Strictly Confidential is an erotic thriller that involves some steamy sex scenes between Elizabeth and actress Pierre Chiravara. And yes, Damien had to direct those, which seems so awkward. So we were surprised when Elizabeth told Access Hollywood that having Damien making the calls actually made her feel more at ease. It's relaxing knowing there's someone behind the camera who looks out for you, she said. Having him there meant that I felt safe and looked after. It actually sounds like it was far from the nerve-wraching, cringe-worthy experience we would have expected. Actually, it's kind of liberating working with your family, Elizabeth continued. And how was the experience for Damien? He didn't seem fazed either. He knew what he was signing up for as a director, and he said everything is different when you're shooting an independent film over the course of just 18 days. No, we didn't have time to find anything, he said, cutting himself off after co-host Mario Lopez asked if there were any scenes he was nervous about. We just went for it. It's unsurprising that Elizabeth and Damien watched the 2024 Oscars at Sir Elton John's viewing party last week. After all, John is Damien's godfather. The I'm Still Standing singer is also godfather to John Lennon and Yoko Ono's son Sean Lennon, David and Victoria Beckham's kids Brooklyn and Romeo Beckham, and more. And who is Brooklyn and Romeo's godmother, you ask? Elizabeth Hurley. As for John's kids, Zachary and Elijah, they have a pretty cool godmother, Lady Freakin' Gaga. Yup, a lot of celebrity kids have famous godparents and we're beyond jealous. And now we have to wonder, do the same directorial rules apply when it comes to godparents and godkids? Is it just as liberating to have one or the other behind the camera?